quite exciting time.
Reorganized a lot. Stop it! No, it's like
rise for the flag salute.
And the left of the
Ready?
scoreboard.
Salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening, Mr. Hutchinson, Mr. Gatens, members of the Board of Education, faculty, family, and friends. Welcome to our high school graduation ceremony. On behalf of the class of 2017, we would like to extend a thank you to everyone that has supported us throughout this journey. I have had the pleasure of being a CAGO for the last 7 years, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. Every moment we have spent in these hallways will forever be a part of us, and we are grateful for the memories. It is hard to say goodbye and move on to whatever the future holds, but I find comfort in knowing that we are well prepared for whatever comes our way, and we have EHS to thank for that. Some of us have found lifelong friends, some even second families, and I just want to say that I'm so proud of each and every one of you, and I know that we are well prepared for what the future holds for us. Thank you, everyone, and enjoy the rest of the ceremony. Good evening, Mr. Hutchinson, Mr. Gatens, members of the Board of Education, faculty, family, and friends. Welcome. Okay. Up until recently, the prospect of high school graduation seemed far away and kind of surreal for many of us. After a year full of lasts, last sports games, last performances, last pep rallies, last prom, we have finally reached our last day as Emerson High School students. Amidst the whirlwind of emotions that come along with reaching such an anticipated moment, it is important to reflect on the lifelong journey that led up to it. Emerson has given us all such an amazing gift, and that gift is each other. The ability to grow up and mature alongside one another has been so special. Through awkward stages, successes, failures, the good times and the bad, the unwavering support we have shown has allowed us to grow into such kind, intelligent, talented individuals with limitless potential. It has been so wonderful watching all of you grow into the people you are today, and I am proud to be able to say that I've witnessed the beginning of what will surely be incredible lives for each of you. A piece of each of us will always live on in this school and this town, no matter how far away we end up, just like a piece of this school will always exist within us. We are all bound by our time here together, and though the memories will fade and we will eventually forget many of the moments, these past 6 years spent together will unite us regardless of the paths our lives take. Sometimes it takes leaving to realize how special a place is. The school that seemed big, unfamiliar, and even scary to our 7th grade selves now feels like home. The people that we once considered strangers now feel like family. We have since discovered so much about ourselves, the world, and each other. but we are not yet done growing, experiencing, trying, and learning about life. We can't imagine leaving behind the people and places that we hold so close to our hearts, but if EHS has taught us anything, it has taught us that we can and will only go up from here. Though it may feel like the end, it is only the beginning for all of us. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2017.
evening, Mr. Hutchinson, Mr. Gatens, members of the Board of Education, faculty, family, and friends. Today is June 22nd, 2017, a day that some of us cannot wait for, and a day that some were not ready to happen, high school graduation. It is a day that symbolizes a transition, leaving behind our lives as high school students and going on to our separate paths. Some of us will be attending college, others joining service, and some entering the workforce. But before we are ready to go out and conquer the world, I encourage you, my fellow graduates, to consider what it really means to be successful. The necklace I currently wear belonged to a woman that paved her own success. My grandmother and grandfather took a long path across the world, from southern China to the United States. With a language barrier and probably the equivalent of a 6th grade education, she and my grandfather worked tirelessly and became parents of 6 college graduates, and later became grandparents of 16 and great-grandparents of 6. To me, that is what success is. You see, our education is only one small part of our ability to become successful. In our future paths, we can only encounter success through our hard work, perseverance, and finding the things that truly matter to us. It changes from person to person. For my grandparents, it was family and faith. But for the class of 2017, it is a variety of things. We value academics from science to literature, trying our very best to get to this moment. We work hard on the fields, courts, and the track alongside our teammates, with our athletics providing a new family of sorts. We spend hours rehearsing on the stage or in the music room, showcasing our talents, and we proudly display our art in the hallways of EHS. Each of us has our own unique set of values, and with them, we have something to be proud of and we have something to look forward to. Therefore, I challenge each of my fellow graduates to be fearless in the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire. Whether it be your family and friends, your passion for music or science, the business world, service, or something you haven't even discovered yet. Surround yourselves with the ones that help build you up in your pursuit and give back to them in the process. Live the kind of lives so that future generations may look at our own selves and learn what success is on their own. I know that each one of us can do it. Thank you.
Before I begin my prepared remarks, I would just like to point out that this might be perhaps the finest senior class I've ever known. Boys and girls, thank you for who you are. I do not say such things lightly. Parents and family members in the crowd, you should be proud, bursting with pride over what these young men and women have done during their time here. They have truly elevated Emerson Junior Senior High School, and I thank them for that. I'm just delighted to know them, and I am proud and honored to be part of their commencement tonight. So thank you, boys and girls. Good evening, and on behalf of the Board of Education, I would like to welcome our students, families, faculty, staff, and the entire community to the 2017 Emerson Junior Senior High School commencement ceremony. Before I make my remarks, I'd like to express the district's gratitude to some of the special people that have made significant contributions to the Emerson schools. First, I'd like to recognize the Emerson Board of Education. They join me on the dais now. Emerson's 5-member board, all community members and all volunteers, is unwavering and in support of Emerson students. Our members are devoted individuals who continually strive to do what is best for Emerson's children, and their support is a large part of our district's continued success. Members of the Board of Education include Board President Mrs. Ann Pressimone, Board Vice President Dr. Benjamin Salemi, Mr. David Kinesi, Mr. Bruce Pasdar, and Professor Jeremy Teigen. Thank you for your work on our behalf. Also with us tonight are key members of our district staff that I wish to acknowledge for their tireless efforts on behalf of your children. Assistant Superintendent and School Business Administrator Dr. Philip Nisanoff, Assistant Business Administrator Kathy Brancato, Director of Curriculum, Instruction, and Technology, Mrs. Alice Opperman, Director of Special Services, Mrs. Nicole Hyde, and Elementary School Principal, Mrs. Jessica Espinoza. Thank you very much. I'd also like to take a moment to recognize our 2 retiring staff members, Nurse Jane Bonomo and Mr. Dave Sherman, for their dedication. graduation to the children of Emerson. We are grateful for your service and we will miss you very much. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Jane. Thank you to our faculty and staff. Simply put, we can't say enough about their commitment to Emerson's children. Countless examples of high expectations, respect and caring for their students guide their daily practice. Again and again, they have advocated, guided, and been there for their children, for your children. I am proud to be a colleague to them, and their contributions cannot be reinforced enough. Thank you, faculty and staff. And as always, a special thank you to the parents and family members. I have learned that in Emerson, family always comes first. They have cared for, supported, and loved you, boys and girls, throughout your time in our schools. And graduates, I ask that you please join me in giving them a round of applause. Now, to our graduates. If you will allow me a personal moment, I will admit to having a stronger than usual connection to you as a class. Not only were you freshmen when I started here at Emerson, but last night I attended the high school graduation for my two children. And I can't help but see them when I look at you. And just as I overflow with pride in their accomplishments, I have the same feelings for you. Thank you for giving us so much to be proud of. This week consists of a series of endings and beginnings across our entire district. Our second graders enjoyed their clap out from Memorial School today as they move on to Volano School. Our sixth graders move on from Volano to the junior high, and our eighth graders transition to the senior high school, and you, as our 12th graders, finish your time with us and move on to your own new beginnings. The circle that opened all those years ago at Memorial School will close this evening. And please know that you are entering a world that you are uniquely prepared for. You have been given the wonderful opportunity to grow up in a community and to attend a school that time and time again reinforces the importance of caring for others, working to your highest ability, and putting the needs of others first. And those lessons have come when you have succeeded, when you have failed, when you have done your best, and when you focus on growing more and more each day. It has been our honor to accompany, to support, to comfort, to listen, to laugh, and to be present as you first took small steps as little children and now powerful strides as adults. And please, please always view your education as a gift that makes you responsible for those who are less fortunate. You are leaving here with a strong set of skills that can be used to solve problems, help others, and to make the world a better place. As I like to say each year at graduation, having talent and education does not put you above the rest of the world, it makes you responsible for it. You collectively represent the best educated, prepared, and capable generation of teenagers who have ever graduated from American high schools. Remember that as your time at Emerson concludes and you head out to your varied and different destinies, please call upon what you have learned here. As your life unfolds in front of you, what you have been taught here will echo in your mind. We hope that you act as we have taught you. Do the right thing, care for others, and help to make the world a better place. And please remember that as you walk off this field tonight, you will leave Emerson, but Emerson will never leave you. Thank you, and good night.
Good evening, Ms. Presimone, and members of the Emerson Board of Education, Mr. Gatens, members of the Central Office, Emerson colleagues, parents, relatives, guests, and graduates of the class of 2017. It's been real. For years, you've been encouraged to consider this day, making ready to walk off this field with excitement for what's next to come. It is our goal as a school to bring you to this moment, proud of the wonderful path you've chosen. I say wonderful with intention, as each of you today is full of wonder, full of promise, and ready for the quote-unquote real world. Those paths beyond Emerson High School are your own. They are exciting and worthy of all the recognition you will receive this evening. Please know that you are a distinguished class, one we will point to in the future, about how to be truly successful as an Emerson student. For years, you've also heard about this graduation time with some sense of foreboding. In fact, how many of you have heard some form of the quote, "Just wait until you get into the real world"? This quote probably came from a parent, from a coach, a teacher, or a boss, and most likely from them at a time of frustration when you were doing some adolescent thing. But tonight, let's confront that just wait until you get into the real world and debunk the notion that you are only now entering it. Our first objection is a direct one, that what you've experienced in these first 18 years has not been real. I can assure you that everything you've known, wondered, and loved in your childhood at Emerson, all those things are the very best part of the real world, and they will be both now and in the future. In your adult life, your natural childlike curiosity, your friendships and family, there will be nothing more real in your lifetime. Take all these loves with you and cherish your commitments. Another mistaken inference is that the real world is perhaps a dark, uncaring place. Further, that if it were, you would be powerless to make it wonderful and loving. It remains within each of you to create your own light and to create happiness by spreading and receiving that light. Smile and shout with the same excitement you did during recess at Memorial School. Make new friends and accept new challenges in the same way you did at Villana. Maintain the innocence of your youth and know that it makes you not naive, but positive, open, and loving. A final assumption to debunk about the real world is that the work of being a student is somehow not real when compared to the work of a job. Your future workplace may be described to you as a place apart from reality, a place to put in time, where you keep your nose to the grindstone, to sacrifice for career advancement. Further, it might be described that for each of you there will be a work life and a home life to balance, implying that they are different and that you may play a different role in each. I challenge each of you to rise above this divide in your future. To have your career make you a better parent, spouse, and friend. To let your friendships, loves, and commitments to family make you a better worker, a more understanding boss, a more capable learner. Graduates, your work need not be toil. Your vocation, however seemingly meager, can bring happiness. I'll offer to each of you that this happiness will come through fulfillment, which is a joy far beyond fun and far more lasting. Your fulfillment in the real world will come from your ability to realize your talents at work, to love patiently your family, and to commit to ideals that bring you peace. Please know tonight that your path to graduation has been genuine, that your work as an Emerson student has been honorable. Your excitement and your parents' pride should be the same tonight as it was on your very first day of kindergarten. The Hippocratic Oath calls physicians to first do no harm, and we embrace the same charge as educators. You entered into the Emerson Public Schools filled with wonder, filled with love. And through the years, your teachers, your parents have done their best to have you grow to be a good, loving, honest adult. If ever anything has faltered, understand today our wish for you to remember the promise of a kindergartner in September of 2004. Remember that you today, like that kindergartner, are perfect for your love, brilliant for your wonder. Let this reminder give you the dignity, fulfillment, and peace required as you continue into the real world. I wish all of you the blessings of a life filled with wonder. Congratulations. Ms. Presimone, I present the class of 2017 and certify that these students of Emerson Junior Senior High School have successfully completed all of the requirements for graduation set forth by the New Jersey Department of Education and have earned this high school diploma on Thursday, June 22nd, 2017.
Mr. Hutchinson, as president of the Emerson Board of Education, I graciously accept the class of 2017 presented for diplomas. On behalf of the Board of Education, welcome to this year's commencement ceremony. Welcome family and friends, community members, our dedicated staff, faculty and administration, and most importantly, to the class of 2017, of which I have one word to describe your accomplishments: wow. What you have achieved during your time in Emerson has been so impressive and awe-inspiring, and for that, you deserve a special round of applause. But you didn't get here alone. Your family, friends, teachers, coaches, and counselors have been there for you all along this wonderful journey. As we all know, a mentor is a person who sees talent and ability within you, that which you may not see, and helps to bring it out in you. They believe in you and lead by example. So, to the class of 2017, I have a few favors to ask of you. First, if you haven't done so already, thank your mentors, your caring teachers, and those who have walked this path with you, and let them know what a positive impact they have had on your lives. It will mean more to them than you will ever know. Second, remember that you didn't get here alone. Along the way, you were cared for, pushed, led, and encouraged to be your best. It is now your turn to do the same for someone else. We need you to give back. Be to someone else who your mentor was to you. Third, take all your drive, your ambition, your work ethic, and your wonderful memories with you as you begin this next exciting chapter of your lives. The world wants and needs citizens with your special talents, ability, and understanding of the importance of community. And never, ever forget, once a Cavo, always a Cavo. On behalf of the Emerson Board of Education, we wish you congratulations, sincere happiness, and the greatness that you seek. Congratulations.
Jennifer G. Cassidy Lee Manning. Alyssa Elizabeth LaForge. Anthony Michael Loriano. Andrew Ryan Pierce. Elizabeth Zielinski. Sella Natalie Kukazian.
Joshua Murphy. Ellen Bay. Brandon Michael Patterson. Amy Gabrielle Balancio. Joshua Rodman Jones. Miranda Lynn Ingles. Trevor Monroe. Alexandra Ortiz. Sean Patrick Dowdy. Jacqueline Lee Mazio. Spencer R. Nisanoff. Alexa Elizabeth Schmidt. Michael Casey. Rachel Ann Kleinman. Yusuf J. Pavlin. Samantha Marie Pietropalo.
Rajiv Sean Sinha. Sir Patel. Austin Robert Carter. Biana Salemi. Philip Granucci. Vanessa Noel Chan. Aiden David DeVario. Cassidy Montoro Gurman. Aaron Pecci. Victoria Rose Keogh. Giovanni Antonio Altamirano. Michelle Elizabeth DeRocher. Raymond Joseph Klaus. Devin Paulette Riker. Nathan Catan. Elena Joy Strobel.
David Dwight Morgan Jr. Jasmine Anai Castillo.
Never seen that before.
Brian Joseph McCormick. Alexis Gabrielle Buetti. Evan Romeo. Shannon Taylor Malone. Ian Paul Malton. Melanie Whited. Jack Dunnican. Hina Oryu. Alexander Dinnick. Carly-Ann Hopkins. Brendan Grimaldi. Brianna Tarabakia. Aaron Pincus. Jennifer Rose Buetti.
Mark Wagner. Nadia Itani. Sam Brandon Perzak. Erica Marie Chavanis. Ryan Markowski. Daniela Rose Matusik. Joe Dolly. Samantha Cepeda. Brandon Joseph Steidel. Larissa Kaplan. Michael G. Ferrante. Amanda Nicole Sheehy. Stephen Pano IV. Sally Hong. Brendan James Kelly. Danielle Jessica Bischoff.
Alfonso Ganella. Danielle Millen. Stephen Bruno. Amanda Nicole Sturm. Ryan T. McGinnis. Victoria Leach. Nicholas Fabiano. Leanne Guinieri. Sean Cavalieri. Alyssa Rose Brower. Zachary Robert Battelle. Brianna Nicole Lyons. Ethan Howell. Erin Renee Gartell. Zachary Dishian. Alyssa Rose Teets.
Eric Milholland. Louis Courier. Tyler Scott Rogo. Nicholas Remy Meyer. Christopher Budress. Anthony Scazafava. Nolan Nye. Thomas Hickson. Joseph Ramesi. Harrison De Palma. Alexander V. Del Pino. Samantha Kate Fetchy. Robert Luke II. Julia Nicole Meltzer. Zachary J. Bosch. Catherine Ann Filatico.
George Alexander Vidal. Christopher Charles Carmesino. Jan Patrick Balancio. Colin Cavalieri.
The class of 2017 is truly something special. Each individual has made our high school experience one filled with unforgettable laughs and memories. From the pep rallies, which were my favorite part, to valuable time spent in classes and bonding with each other on class trips, it's been real. As freshmen, we were told countless times to take advantage of our high school years because they go by so quick. It is really unbelievable how time passes. It feels like yesterday we were enthusiastic young sixth graders who could not hold in our excitement when we were given the first tour of our school. Looking back, I think many of us would take a moment to appreciate the years we spent together just a little bit more. It's truly hard to believe that today was the last day that we will ever walk the halls together. In the finale
finale of one of my favorite TV shows, The Office, Andy Bernard said, "I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them." There is no doubt in my mind that in 10 years we will look back and be grateful for everything Emerson gave to us, along with the unforgettable times that we spent together, because these were our good old days. Unlike any class that I've seen before, 2017 is a family. We are each other's biggest fans, and I've never met so many supportive and kind-hearted people in my life. I don't think any of us will ever forget the song we sang at our Volano graduation, which was "I'll Always Remember You" by Hannah Montana. My favorite line has always been, "One day we'll look back, we'll smile and we'll laugh, but right now we just cry, because it's so hard to say goodbye." Saying goodbye to EHS will be one of the hardest things we as a class will do. Thank you, Mr. Hedges and Mrs. Yavorski, for being amazing advisors since 7th grade and making our time here extraordinary. We couldn't have made it without everything that you and all the other teachers have done for us. To the class of 2017, thank you for giving me the best memories. I am so lucky and proud to have been the president of this class since freshman year and will never forget any of you. To the class of 2018, I wish you good luck next year and hope that this symbolic key unlocks your potential to create your own good old days. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Alyssa. On behalf of the class of 2018, I wish you and the class of 2017 success, happiness, and the best of luck.
To the class of 2017, standing up on this stage, saying goodbye to you at your graduation has been one of the greatest fears of our time as your advisors. Knowing that one day we would have to see you all go always seemed as if it was far off in the distance. We tried to make the best of all the time that we had with you over the years and did our best to ignore this moment. Now that it is here, we can honestly say that while we still do not want to see you go, there is nothing that makes us more proud than to look out at the class of 2017 ready to move on. This speech was much easier to make when you were moving up from 8th to 9th grade. Knowing that we'd see you again in a few months kept it from having to be so sentimental. We cracked a few jokes about some of you and wished you a great summer, but it's different now.
When we look out at this group, we think back to all that has happened and all that is still to come. We see a group of young men and women who have done great things in their time here, but will not be satisfied until they have become the absolute best person they can be. For example, there's one person in this group who had a remarkable achievement in their time at Emerson.
Robbie!
A remarkable achievement of scoring 1,000 points in their basketball career. But that person didn't stop there. She didn't look at that achievement and decide, that's enough. She kept playing hard every single game and went on to lead her team to the state sectional championship that very same season. There's one person here who is so talented that she was able to commit to college in her sophomore year. Despite this, she did not just coast through the next 2 years as if they didn't matter. She continued to perform at the highest level in every sport she was in, took the most difficult classes she could take, and still kept her GPA over a 4.5. There are two other people here who already have undoubtedly had the infinite respect of every single person in their class, in the faculty, and probably this entire audience right now. Even though anyone could be satisfied with that, they have not stopped there. They have achieved immeasurable admiration as they have respectively joined the United States Army and the United States Marine Corps. Every single one of you is leaving Emerson High School. Every single one of you has accomplished something in your time here. However, not one of you is finished yet. You may be graduating today, but you still have a lot to do with your lives. It has been nothing short of a privilege to have been part of your time here, and we are so excited to hear about what is yet to come.
We love you all. Good luck and congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2017.